Hello there, guys. Welcome back to the Chelsea Man Football. I hope you are doing all right around the world. Do me a favor, subscribe to the Chelsea Man Football, hit the notification bell so we can reach 2K subscribers. Thank you very much for your subscription. Now, this is your match preview. Manchester City versus Chelsea on Carabao Cup round of 16. Do we have enough players to go face Manchester City tomorrow? We'll find out. But there's a news I'm gonna tell you guys. It's a good news. And there's a bad news. Let's start with the good news and see what's going on. Endrick is a big target for Chelsea over the next few months. Sources close to the player believe it is an open race, with them involving Real Madrid are really gaining for him. Endrick is a fantastic talent, fantastic player, and is only 16-year-old kid, and is becoming like Messi. Lot of clubs want him. PSG want him, Real Madrid want him, and Chelsea. We are on this kid. The future looks bright on the kid. And he's got to choose where to go, because if those big clubs want you, you got to calm down and look, because you got to look in the future. You don't have to look at now. What is going to be in the future? Can I go to PSG? Can I go to Real Madrid? Can I go to Chelsea? It's up to him. It is up to him. But what I see and what I believe, if Chelsea don't change the way things are going right now, I don't see Endrick to come to Chelsea. Something needs to change. We need to be in the right path. We need to start winning games. We need to start winning trophies like we used to. That's what we need to do to attract talent, to attract good players. We need to be on top. We need to be good. We need to be focused. We need to be just brilliant. That's what we need to be to attract good players like Endrick. So let's see what's going to happen if we're going to get Endrick. So let's go to the bad news. What is happening? Remember, I said things are not right at Chelsea right now. Let's go straight into it. This is from a top source. A lot of players are just unsettled at Chelsea. Some are unhappy with life in London, and at the club in general, some want out immediately, which we already know. Some of the old players who have been here for a while are frustrated of stuff consistently changing. Half of the squad don't even really engage together, and it feels like some of them are struggling to each other. Remember in my match preview, what did I say? I said, my own opinion, there's two groups in this Chelsea team. There is the truth. I didn't even know about all this. We just found out this morning. There is your truth. You can tell this is not right. There's two groups in this team. Some want out immediately. Some are happy. You cannot perform very well. It's about changing the old stuff. That's why some they are not happy, because top boarded by the club and it just changed everything, and some they want out. Of course, go. We're not stopping you. I don't know why these guys think this way. When somebody buy a club or when you buy your house, you have to change everything. If you love what is there, then you have to keep it. But when you buy new stuff, you want it to be in your way. You want to run the business your way. That's what Top Bory did. He wants to run his way. So why getting angry and don't play well? You are just hating us as fans. We want to see Chelsea play much better football, and then you are not together. There's two groups in the Chelsea team. Some, they don't even like each other. The players themselves, they don't like each other. That just showed you why I said yesterday. What are we going to do? The only thing to do here is to sell all those players who want out and buy new players who wants to play for Chelsea. I don't understand. They're getting money, they're getting paid, and they're unhappy. Why? That's what I say. Then lower their salary so they can go where they want to go. I don't know who those players are, but come on, we need to grow up. We are not kids. We play football and we play for the fans. So play for us, please, because if you keep losing games like that, guys, we suffer. We need to see Chelsea winning, and especially this time, top 4, we need to be there. Otherwise, it's not looking good. I told you guys, there's something wrong with Chelsea. It's not the manager this time. It's just the players are just unsettled. Some of them unhappy. Some of them, they just don't want to be there. For example, Hakim Ziyech, he wants out immediately. Even Christian Pulisic, I don't think he's happy at Chelsea. I do not think he's happy. He wants out. So those players, just let them go in January transfer, please, so we can just start playing well. And some of them, they are unhappy about changing managers. It's sad, very, very sad. But you think all these players, they are growing up in mind, they can think, but they're not thinking. They are not thinking. They are just hating us. We want to see Chelsea winning every game. It's very, very sad. So let's continue to the injuries. Chukmaker, small injury recovering at the moment. Kovacic been playing not 100% fit since preseason, according to Graham Potter. Potter says do not zoom into Sterling performances too much because the team isn't function as he want to be. It is part of process to make it better, and City and Newcastle will learn a lot about each other. Reece James started jogging again today. Keeper won't play for the next 2 games, and his injury isn't very positive at the moment. Breaking Jorginho debut for tomorrow with a foot injury. Graham Potter says Kovacic isn't actually far of 100% fitness. He will play in the World Cup for Croatia. The injury doesn't affect him too much. About all this injury, we see keeper won't be available tomorrow. Kovacic has been playing with injuries since preseason. That is crazy. Kovacic is so strong. The guy has been playing with injury. That's why it's just, not 100%. But the surprise thing is when Kovacic came in, it changed the midfield. Chelsea looks more, stable in the midfield, looks more through with the ball. And the guy who's changing all those games, injury. Crazy, man. I'm just sad about Kovacic playing with injury, and the way Chelsea is doing right now is just like, it's crazy. It's cutting Chelsea when he come in. Now, let me know in the comment what I said about all this stuff happening at Chelsea, about the players not being happy. We have to settle this down. We have to. This cannot go like this. Please, we have to. Let's get into the match. Let's get into the lineup and see what this is going to be. There's going to be some changes, but for what I see, Graham Potter is not going to change that much. But this is what I feel Graham Potter needs to do. In goal, Edouard Mendy has to start. We have nobody. We may see a different keeper, but Edouard Mendy is going to start. We have nobody. Keeper is injury, so I'll go with that. This lineup is I'm not expecting much from Chelsea. The performances we did against Arsenal, against Brighton, it's crazy. I'm not expecting us to go there and win 3-0 or go there and win 4-5-0. No, I'm not expecting that. So we have to do our best tomorrow. It's against City. They have good players, even if they rest and even if they don't play other players, but they are City. They have quality. Back 3, I'll go Chalobah, Koulibaly, and Aspilicueta. I'll go back 3. I think Potter is going to go with back 3 for what I see. And Cucurella on the right back, and Gallagher and Zakaria has to start in the midfield. 100%. We have Newcastle on the weekend. And Newcastle, they look very good. they look scary. Newcastle is just brilliant this season, and I fear they're gonna be in the European spot. I'm not sure if they're gonna finish top 4, if they're gonna finish top 5, but they look very good. Now, Mount, I think, is gonna start 100%. As Porter said, one of the journalists asked him about Mount and his form and his performance, and he said Mount has to play every game to make sure his form doesn't go down. You cannot say that to the players. The players, they don't. You don't want the player to know your plans. That's what I say. If you say that publicly, the player, when the player know what you're saying, he's just gonna be like, whatever. I'm just gonna play whatever I want. I know I'm gonna play. He needs me. That was just shocking for me to hear that. Mount is start. He's gonna start. Pulisic has to start this one. Pulisic needs to finish this game from 1 up to the end. Please and please. The thing here, we will see Sterling start this one. We'll see him start. And I'll be just like, you see, I told you. I'll be like that when the game finished. I would love to see Pulisic start this one because it's Manchester City and Pulisic doesn't have so much game time at Chelsea right now. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of players are unhappy. Let him start and Broja on top. Let them finish. Broja, I will make him finish 95%, and Pulisic has to finish 95% for me. Let them start and see what they do. And then we look forward to the Newcastle game on the weekend. And in that game of Newcastle, then come with a full lineup and full force and attack. We haven't won a game in a long time. It's been a while when we won the game. So I need to see fighting spirit tomorrow. That, as I said, I'm not expecting much from Chelsea tomorrow. I will go in this game, just say, okay, let's watch the game and see what we do. Because there's a lot of noise right now, a lot. I don't see something good like for 6 months or 7 months. It's just good. It's good about 10% and then 100% bad. Why always us? I don't understand. So let me know what do you feel in the comment about the lineup. And I'll be happy if you can give me your lineup in the comment. Please, I want to see it. I am really interested to see it. I'll see you very, very soon, wherever you are, my friend. Have a lovely day and God bless.